Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as Collector75, and welcome back to another Transformers review. For this review I'm going to be doing my second Human Alliance figure, which is of course the first one that came out back in 2009 now, and of course was Bumblebee. This is actually the first Bumblebee figure from any of the movies really that I actually transformed, funnily enough, because I bought the deluxes but I just couldn't ever be bothered to transform them really. So this is my first one. And I actually got this because I got Revenge of the Fallen Human Alliance Barricade. This was on sale for 20 quid on the Entertainer. And I wasn't actually going to buy it, but I saw it 20 quid and I thought, you know what, it'll go with my Barricade. So, and I'm glad I did, because this is actually a good figure. I was surprised how good it was, because when I first saw it I thought, can't be bothered, well overpriced. But, like I said, great figure. This is of course the Camaro. The concept Camaro, I believe actually is out now. But back then it was the concept one, it wasn't actually released at the time. Very good figure. I don't know if anybody else has got the same problem, but the panels just don't seem to want to go back together, because I've transformed this once and it just doesn't seem to want to go back. Fucking pain in the arse, some of these transformers, I tell you. Right, yeah, not bad. It's got little wing mirrors on the side. Shame they didn't bother to paint the silver bit on that, that would look quite cool. Yeah, shame about the robot feet just hanging around on the bottom there. But other than that, great. I love the front of the car. Brilliant muscle car. Yeah, great. Of course, being a Human Alliance figure, he did come with Sam Witwicky. He's got a bit of a dozy look on his face, to be honest. I don't think it's going to zoom in too well on that. Is it? No, it's because I'm in the way or something like that. Who knows? But believe me, he's not worth looking at. But he's got some quite good posability. He can move his legs up and down. He bends at the knee. He can move his arms. He can move his head. It's a pretty good little concept, to be honest. And of course, and the main thing being, sorry about that, once you get the fucking doors open on these things, because they are a pain in the fucking arse, you've got to wiggle them open. There we go. He will actually fit inside, of course, and he can look like he's driving it. And when you get a few of the other Human Alliance, like you can get Michaela or whatever her name is, yeah, you can get them all in there, sort of like sitting down driving. Believe me, he is a fucking pain in the arse to get in there, because he's quite a big chap, and trying to get him in that tiny little driving seat, bit of a pain. Of course, he's got a little hole on the back there, which does fit onto the little tab just on the driving seat, so it'll stay there, driving along. Not going to do that, so there we go. Right, well, actually, what am I going to do actually? To show you the quick interior of the car, I don't know who's going to zoom into it. It's actually pretty good. These are kind of like a hark back to the Alternators line, really. As in they're the same sort of size, and you've got a bit of a detailed interior. Probably not so much as some of the Alternators, but still pretty good. Right, so let's transform this then. Bear in mind, I've only transformed this once, so I may make the odd mistake. Anyway, right, the first thing we're going to do, I believe the first thing actually on the instructions it says is to do the front of the car, but we'll leave that till last, and I'll explain why when I eventually get there. Right, so we open one door, and then we push our finger through and open the other door. That makes things a lot bloody easier. Right, then we come down here. It's just tabbed onto this little section here, and we're just going to untab that. Oh, bloody hell. We're not supposed to do that yet, but we'll suppose it saved a bit of time. So then we untab that, and then we're supposed to untab the wheels, but that one decided to do it for me. So we come to this wheel, and then we just untab that, bring that down, sort of like that. And then we just got to wiggle the arms sort of free, because there's got a few clearance issues on this bloody figure. I was probably supposed to do this one last, but we're gonna, that's it. Get these out, these are fucking pain in the arse. Here we go. Right, let's open this little fucking section up there. And we've got to get this out. Why ain't it moving? There we go. Anyway, right, so we got that one sort of out. We've got to then, as you can see, the little tab just here. We've got to sort of like open and accordion that out. Let me just come around to this way. There we go. As you can see, you can hear it moving, and that gives it a lot more clearance. So, we come back round to this side. It does come with some missiles actually, which I forgot to say, and these do clip on these little bits here. Don't really do nothing, so that's why I didn't actually put them in. Anyway, let's continue. Alright, so we get the arm, open that out, and then we just got to wiggle it sort of free. As I said, it's got a few irritating clearance issues which do fucking get on your fucking nerves. Ah, you fucker. I fucking hate these figures sometimes, you know that. Fucking do. Anyway, right, so we get that. There we try like that. There we go. It's because all the joints are so fucking stiff. I don't know how a fucking kid is supposed to fucking do this, do you know that? Anyway, right. There we go. Right, so then we've got those into place, sort of like that. And they're going to... Let's just flip that back round there. And then we're going to come down to the legs now. This is should be a little bit more easier. We're just going to disconnect the back of the roof. Like that. Just moving forward. And then this should now, there's a little split mark just there. We're going to... That doesn't sound too healthy. Oh, there we go. It should sort of pop away. No, my luck. I'm probably going to fucking break. Anyway, right. Let's see if I can do it like that. That might be a bit easier. There we go. Right, so you managed to crack it in half basically, and then that should, there we go. And then that should just accordion up like that. It gives you a bit more room to work with. Gotta love these Revenge of the Fallen figures. Right, anyway, right, so we've done that, and then that allows us now to separate the legs, because they're just tabbed in like that. And then we just open them out at this little knee joint here, like so. Just bring the foot down as well, just move that out a little bit. And then this little joint here, at the back of the cart, just need to pull out, I think. Can't remember exactly which way, there we go. Just bring it out, and it's almost like a spring, so as you bring it out, it will spring back in. And then we just open his little knee, just up there. When I first got the figure, had it about 3 weeks, and then didn't realise I was supposed to flip these little fuckers out. So then we can pull out the rest of the foot, and it sort of like straightens out a bit. It's got a little heel spur there, we open that out, and then just rotate it at the knee, like that. So then we do the same on this side. Let me show you like that. We bend it at that joint there. Just move his foot down a little bit, move this bit out, and that should come up like that. Probably not the right way actually, there we go, that's that way. And then we open this little joint out, it's going to become the knee. Then we can pull the legs straight out, it should do anyway. Oh, that didn't sound too awful. And then we rotate it like that, and that is basically his legs done. Yes, right, now then, where are we now? We've got to disconnect the roof section now from the bonnet of the car. And I believe the easiest way to do that is just to push on it slightly. There we go. That would actually come away quite easy actually. Right, so we open that out. And then that allows us now to flip round. You can see a little bumblebee's head there. We should be able to flip that open. And now we're going to rotate this down. If you're thinking about it, this is actually just a tiny bit more complicated G1 figure, because the transformations are almost identical. And then as we come down, he's got a little tab just in there. I don't know if you're going to see that, but it's going to go into this little slot just down here. So we bring it down and then push it in. Is it going to go in? Doesn't seem to want to. Oh, there we go. We just got to accordion it up a bit slightly. Yeah, it's a little bit funny. But there we go, right, and that is almost Bumblebee done. Yes, you're probably thinking the same things I am. Anyway, right, so then we just got to rotate, actually no we don't, we bring this little panel up first on his seat. Then we rotate it 180, flip the little bloody gun out, like that, because this is his gun arm. And now we're going to rotate, so he's got loads of rotational bits, and this just, you can, the good thing about this is as you can place it, you're supposed to place it exactly like that, but you can do what you want with it really. So that's going to be one arm like that. Come around to this side again, flip his little hand out, like so, get this little bit, that's it, so we get this little bit, and we're just going to flip that up, rotate his little seat around, rotate that little thumb around. Then we've just got to do some sort of stuff. I believe that's there. There we go. That becomes the back of the arm, I think. And then we can just sort of like accordion the arm down slightly and push it in, just so it sort of like ends up with that look. And that is basically Bumblebee in robot mode. You can tidy up a few little points, namely these little sections here. You can leave them out to the sides or push them around to the front, but it does look a bit crap. So we can just leave them at that sort of angle, and it does look a lot better. I've seen a few other people on YouTube do that. So that actually looks pretty good. Then what else can we do? The doors at the back, rather than just looking like that, but like old G1 Prowl, you can sort of pull them out slightly and then just angle them up. Oh, I thought they moved more than that. Yeah, alright, well they don't move very much anyway, so you pull them out and then just move them like that. I thought they actually really did move a lot. And then we've got this little section at the back here. This little bit, I just usually pull it down like that, and then it doesn't look so bad really. You can do a lot more with it. Oh, pardon me, but that is Bumblebee in robot mode. And actually, it's a pretty damn good robot mode actually. He's got a load of good features. He's got great articulations. The arms will move, shoulders everywhere. Moves at the elbow. He's got the little gun arm. Let me see if I can get one of these little missiles out. I'll show you that. There we go. So this is the missiles he comes with. It comes with two. Pop them in, sort of. I suppose actually, oh that's fine. I suppose to click in. Anyway, so you put the missile in. There we are. And where's the little fire button? Here it is. I believe it's this on the side here. Oh, that was close. Nearly winning my drink then. Right, so that's one of his little gimmicks. Oh yes, I forgot to do the front of the car. There we go. You're supposed to pull these panels out and then just rotate them slightly to the front. But they're on springs and then they always just pop back in. As you can see, it just wants to go back in and out. It only takes a little bit and then it just clicks straight back in. Very fucking annoying. There we go. So that's about the best you're going to get really. But it does make a difference and it does look good. Anyway, right, so here we go. It's got a nice little head sculpt, very Bumblebee. And then he's got the little face mask you can push straight down over his head, which don't want to move, and those fucking bits have just moved back. There we go, so that moves down over his head and gives him the Bumblebee look, kind of, with a little Autobot symbol on his head. Yeah, so I don't really like that, to be honest. I think it's a bit shit. So anyway, so I'll push that back. Right, I think that's about all the gimmicks that he's got. But he does come with plenty of points where you can stick bloody Sam Witwicky. And one of the most notable ones, I think, is on this arm. You sort of rotate it up, push it forwards like this. And let me see if I can get him into a sitting pose. We stick him here, like so, on there. So he's got that little hole. Doesn't really want to go in there too well, but he does stick there. I don't know what he's supposed to do. But then he's got this sort of thing that flips over from the back and will go over his head. Don't know what it's supposed to be. I really haven't got a clue. I suppose it's supposed to be some sort of shoulder guns or something. Don't really know. Anyway, right, so let's get rid of that because that makes shit. And we'll get rid of Sam off his arm. Right, so we put his arm back. And then he's got another one. You can flip up this section. And he's got like a gun. And then I believe, yeah, I'm sure there was supposed to be somewhere he stands. There we go, yeah. If I just move this arm, there we go. He's got a little sort of like tucked away on the back of the roof here. He's got this little grey stand. You just sort of flip it up, like so, and then it becomes like a standing platform. And he's got two little holes just in the feet. And then we stick him sort of like down there. And then he, oh, that's what he does. This is actually a gun for Bumblebee, but it looks crap, so I never bother using that. Just under on his dashboard, he's got a little gun. I don't know if you can be able to see this. Oh, this fucking bit's annoying. Anyway, we flip up this little gun, and flip that round. It becomes like a little Gatling gun, whatever you want to call it. There it is. And then, like I say, there we go. Sam will just stand there, and then man this little funny little gun on his shoulder. Stupid really, but there you go. But neat idea really. It takes you back to the old Headmasters, where they try to incorporate more sort of like humanesque people into the series. But I suppose they did more with these figures than they ever did with the Headmasters, because obviously the Headmasters just was a humanoid figure that turned at the head, and then did sod all else really. So anyway, this has been Human Alliance Bumblebee. Definitely get him. I think you can still probably find him on cheap in the Entertainer now. They're like 15 quid probably if you can find him. They do a load of these. Now, mainly the side swipes and the skids. I've heard the skids is supposed to be a good figure, but I've not actually transformed mine yet. I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, a very good figure. And yeah, get them if you like cars or whatever. Even just good figures, really, because this is one of the better ones. Anyway, this has been Graham, the Collector 75, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.